Young Lee back in here again. Got you guys to another video now. The Confederate flag. Sorry about my camera. The Confederate flag. Now it's been a lot of controversy since the Civil War, and now it's bringing it back up after the nine innocent lives that so supposedly taken by a 21-year-old named Darlene Roof. Decided to shoot up in South Carolina, a church, a historic black church, right around Juneteenth. Okay, and those you don't know what Juneteenth is, that's basically a month where black people decided to come together and unify with one another. You know what I'm saying? This is when like historical things and amazing things happen for black people in Juneteenth, and it's way back into June 15th to June 17th. Okay, with that being said, this took place in June 17th because I know this was a hoax, this was a plan, because it's all about numerology. This is all planned out. We all can say this. So I really want to address that in my last video about the South Carolina shooting, but I didn't really, get a chance to. I'm starting still doing more research. But now they want us, the whole public, to be distracted by a flag. Now, this flag stands for, I believe, racial hatred. That's what Mitt Romney said. I can't believe he even said that. I don't know if he's trying to get brownie points for saying that. I don't even think he was even a racist, but I'll get into that later. So, a lot of people, political leaders are really dishonoring the flag, which is, I'm really indecisive. I'm not indecisive. I'm just like 50-50. But I think, me personally, I kind of do believe it stands for racial discrimination, and a lot of people believe it stands for Southern pride, or to honor the Confederate soldiers. Now, I did a little bit of research. I know that the flag came to existence in the 1860s. This is before, like, a few years before Abraham Lincoln was elected as president. And this is before the shots was fired in Fort Sumter, South Carolina, in 1861. Now, it was a battle between the Union soldiers and the Confederate soldiers and all that, right? So basically, it really, as time progressed towards the late 1800s, the flag was symbolic. The Ku Klux Klan actually used the flag as racial discrimination, and that became a huge problem. Now, it's still to this day, 9 times out of 10, you see a white person with the Confederate flag. They saying Southern pride, saying country stuff, redneck stuff, all that crap, right? And now, we as black people, as we've been racially discriminated for years, and still continue to happen from generation to generation, and we under this white supremacy, I guess, there's a lot of folks, color folks say, we can't stand up for that. Now, my thing is, yeah, that's cool. I guess that's a first step of taking this flag down. But my thing is, it's still not going to justify the fact that black people are still going to be oppressed by their oppressors. I mean, this is his history. This is really, they really want us to operate in low frequencies. And the reason is because if we connect it to our pineal gland, we continue to go within ourselves, like I said, and know what we can do. I mean, we'll be unstoppable, because it's less of them and more of us. It's not even all about a people. It's not even about a color. That's just another aspect. This is all really supposed to be a people thing. Mexicans, Cubans, Samoans, anybody who's in America need to form together. Skip the race. Remember Martin Luther King said, "I have a dream" speech. I have dreamed I will live in a world that, I won't be judged by the color of my skin, but the content of my character, man. We all gotta come together, and it's either you're gonna be rich or poor. Like I said, man, like, nigga, they don't care at this point. Okay, so, I mean, white folks, you can hate us if you want to, but at the end of the day, if you poor, you don't got that, the resources that at least need, man, you're done. You all gonna perish. So my thing is, we all gonna perish together. So we might as well be unified as much as we can, instead of letting this whole racial tension just get the best of us. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta. It's not as easy as we think, man. As we mapping it out to be. We gotta be strong. Especially black folks, man. I mean, I don't know. This is the time to do this African Unites. This is the Black Power movement. It's up to you guys, but at the same time, though, you know what you're dealing with. Cards are being played, man, constantly for each class. This is about classism, militarism, imperialism, communism. That's all it's gonna come to effect way before our eyes. It's forming way before our eyes. But they gonna start with these little hoax, man. Instead of we investigating and taking our 2 cents, about what really happened in the South Carolina shooting. We don't know if there's any blood trails, no funerals. We hear nothing about that. We hear no political leaders going to the funerals. We don't hear any like I say, a blood trace, not footprints, fingerprints. Ambulances, was enough ambulances there? You know what I'm saying? We don't know if other people went to the hospital. We don't know what's really going on. But they want us to focus our intentions on the flag so they can cover this up. So, host baby. I mean, I'm not saying, I could be wrong though. I mean, this probably could have happened. But at the end of the day, we wasn't there. And this type of stuff, the media, they can put out whatever they want to put out for us to believe. You just gotta be smarter than that. Okay? Shootings happen every single day. Every single day. So, but this was symbolic. That's why they blasting this everywhere. So, I just want to use some critical thinking. This is really not going to take the fact that, hey, man, like, of the people that lost their lives, rest in peace, man. You guys go, to the, whatever you guys call it, heaven. I believe in the heaven, the afterlife, the laws of Mayat, somewhere, not earth, but somewhere spiritually, so I can be spiritually rested. But we gotta think outside the box, guys. You're pulling on strings. It's gonna happen. It's gonna get way worse, man. And I said it's way before, when the Mike Brown situation happened. So let's put two and two together, man. So about the Confederate flag, I believe this is not. I mean, okay, what's that gonna change? But I think I do agree this is, they knew to at least bring that sort of down, but at the same time it's still not going to change the root of how people feel about colored people. It's your boy Young Lincoln here. You guys continue to subscribe, like. You guys take care. Doopses.